Yes.
Okay. So we were creating virtual machine scale set. We created a new resource group, named our virtual machine scale set, selected the region. We don't want any redundancy, so just selected one zone. Uh, Uniform, flexible, this I have already explained. The main part which was pending here is the scaling mode. We have already seen the manual scaling mode, right? How do you manually upgrade? But we have not seen the auto one, right? Manually, you will get some alert and it will happen, and then you'll go ahead and change the number, click on save, and it increases the machine. Right? Here we have seen that how do we select an image. Before that, how do we create an image? By selecting image, it automatically selects the size, etc. Name right here. If you go to spot, we're not doing anything on spot. Just leave by default. Not changing anything on disk. Networking, we are not changing anything for now. By the way, if we want, we can have a load balancer from networking also, but we're not discussing load balancer now, just for your knowledge. Under management, this is the place where you can select your monitoring. I want to keep it disabled for all of them. Auto shutdown, I don't think so. It has, we are not even worried about it for now in this one. Advanced, right? We're not doing anything here. This is the place. If you want to run any script, you can do that. Okay. Tag, and we're ready to create it. But before that, what we have to do is just simply come here and let's discuss the scaling mode. Manual one we have already done. Now let's talk about the auto scaling. Auto scaling, though we have already seen the theory part, but let's deep dive into it and see the detail one. Click on configure. Now, it has already given one default condition. If you want, you can create your own condition. You can edit the condition, right? It's up to you. We'll stick to default condition, but just uh, edit that. You can have multiple conditions also. So I'll go ahead with the default condition and I'm trying to edit that. And you can edit all the parameters, whatever you want, you can edit everything, right? So this is under auto scaling. The name is default condition. Uh, you can have your own conditions if you want, but this is good enough. What does it say? Default instance count. What is it? The initial number of virtual machine. The moment I create this VMSs, how many machines should get created? So it says
Two.
default, right? Yes, here it is two. I'm making it one to avoid the confusion. I can do it with two also, but my condition I'm here, I'm saying that if the CPU utilization, okay, let's create two. It will take a bit of more time, but it's a good experience for you guys. So I'll go ahead with two. Minimum. How many should be there minimum? Okay, you start with one, but how many should be there minimum? So you can have two, you can have one, right? I'm saying, okay, you start with two, but minimum it should be one. If the criteria is not meeting, it should be one, right? Maximum, you can have whatever number you want. In this case, looking at the capacity and time, everything, I am going ahead with eight. Okay. CPU threshold greater than. So the CPU utilization, if it goes more than 95%, I'm saying it right. In a production environment, it is up to the application owner. They do their own testing, their applications requirement, etc. They do all these things and then they come up with a number. You will have the number. The point is you will have the number. You should always have the number. Okay. So CPU threshold, if the CPU goes beyond 95% for these two servers, right? Or the average. As of now, let's say it is two, it maybe it is increasing by one, whatever it is. Whatever the present servers are, the average CPU of all those servers, if it is increasing by 95%, right, then what should happen? Increase the instance count. Increase by two. I'm saying two. So let's say currently I have one, right? And If the CPU threshold crosses 95%, it will increase the number by 2 and total number will be 3. When will it increase? If the CPU threshold is greater than 95%. Clear, guys, to everyone till here? Are you able to read the conditions, understand them? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, something which you have increased, right? Obviously, you'll have to decrease that. You don't want that machines are here. Let's take this as 10 machines. Okay, let's say 10 machines are there and they help you a lot. Your users were not able to, they were able to do whatever they wanted to do on your website, maybe purchase or book a ticket or whatever. You're happy. But now that time, the threshold time has been gone, or maybe that uh, condition, it's not there, it's not 95%. Do you still want 9 machines, 10 machines?
No.
No, right?
No.
You want to
No.
decrease it. So how to decrease? You had a condition to increase it, there has to be a condition to decrease it. So my condition to decrease it is that, again, the average of all the available CPU, if it is below than 40%, average below 40%, then start decreasing. I'm increasing by 2 instances at a time, but I'm slowly decreasing. I'm not in a hurry to decrease it, right? Increasing should be quick, right? Because my users are affected. Decreasing it's still fine. So I can have by 2, I can have by 3, but as of now I'm going by 1, right? Now the query duration. Should it happen that my CPU, let's say I started with 1 machine, by default it's 2 machine, and the average of those 2 machines CPU utilization, it's below 40, so I'm with 1 machine now. And this 1 machine, if it goes beyond 95, I should have another 2 machine. So look at this CPU utilization, this is the CPU utilization, how frequently it changes. Should it happen that the moment it is there, 95% you create another machine, and the moment it is there 40% you start deleting the machine? Do you think that's a practical solution? By the time your machine
No.
gets created, your CPU utilization is fluctuating. Look at the CPU utilization. Look at this. 15, 52, 28, 13, 9, right? 51 again, 66 again. So by the time it captures that and it creates, start creating the machine, it is not a good solution. It's not going to work ever. It will stuck in loop of deleting and creating the machines. So there has to be some time that, okay, this is the query duration time. And that time we are selecting here. Normally it is 10 minutes, but if we don't want to 10 minutes just looking at the screen, so let's keep it the minimum. I guess minimum is 5. Let me try. Yes, it is minimum 5, maximum 720 minutes. So 5 minutes I'm keeping. Right? I'll just read this condition again and then we'll go ahead and check the machine. So I'm saying this is auto scaling. This is not time bound, guys. We have already seen the time bound. It is easy to configure. Just select the time and dates. For example, it should happen daily. It should happen at 10 o'clock. It should start decreasing 12 o'clock. No fancy stuff. Simple. Every day 10 o'clock, instead of 2 machines, you'll have 20 machines. 12 o'clock, again, you'll be back to 2 machines. Very simple. But this is metrics based, right? You can have more conditions. We are happy with one as of now. What is it? What does it say? Initially, it should be 2 machines. The moment I click on create, I will see 2 machines, right? And then after 5 minutes, based on this, after 5 minutes, if the utilization of those 2 machines is less than 40, then I'll be left with 1 machine. Why? Because I have selected minimum as 1. Are you guys getting this? If I keep this 2, then nothing will be deleted. Even if it goes below 40, nothing will be deleted. But I'm keeping it 1 purposely so you guys get to see. Or let's start with 3. Now, when I click on create, 3 machines will get started, right? It will wait for 5 minutes and check the CPU threshold. If CPU threshold is more than 95%, it will increase the number by 2. So the total will be 5 because I'm starting with 3 machines. And if the number is below 40, it will start decreasing by 1. And till what time it will keep decreasing? till the minimum number is 1. Is this crystal clear, guys, to everyone? Any doubt, any confusion here, please do ask.
So by then, while decreasing by
Hmm.
one, it will come till which number? To default instance, there will be three instance, or there will be only one instance.
Anyone would like to answer that, guys?
Only one.
Only
Minimum.
one.
Minimum. This is, look at this. You click on I button. This is the initial number of virtual machine. This is the minimum count of instances. So it will come to 1,
Okay.
provided the conditions are meeting. If it is not going below 40, it won't delete the machine. I'll keep it 50. So at least we'll get to see how machines are being deleted. Okay. Should I save it, guys? Any doubts, any questions again here in condition? Smallest question, whatever it is, do ask. And as of now, we're just focusing on CPU. Same things you can do for disk IOPS. We'll see what is disk IOPS when we see talk about disk. Same thing you can do for RAM. There are n number of conditions. Whatever you want, you can do that. But you will learn with CPU. That is the maximum time you will see in production environment also. Enable forecast predictive auto scaling. Let's leave it for now. Diagnose logs, we don't need it. Yeah, this one I already explained. While decreasing or while deleting, which one should get deleted first? The oldest machine or the newest machine? Or the balance across the zone, then delete the VM uh, in the highest instance ID. Uh, which one do you think I should select here? The balance across the zone. Do you think it's good enough for my setup, whatever I have done in this machine? I mean, is
No,
it
there's
even
only one
sensible?
zone.
Yes, because I have created only one zone. So no matter what I select, it will be one zone. No matter even if I select oldest machine, all machines are in one zone. Newest machine, all machines are in one zone. So this is useful when you are selecting multiple zone. But we'll stick, we'll still remain stick to this one. Okay. Uh, click save and rest everything we have seen. I'm clicking on create. Let me create a duplicate window of this. Meanwhile, I'll start creating. I'm just opening a duplicate window so you guys can see how machines are being created. So here, if I check virtual machines in my subscription, how many virtual machines do you see, guys, in my subscription? Read the screen properly and tell me how many do you see in my subscription? I am in UT-Kloud subscription. How many machines are there in my subscription?
None.
No
0.
machines.
Yes, these 3 machines I can see because I have told you last time that I'm delegated the Zaid subscription access, so I don't have to log in every time to his subscription. This is normally you will see when you work with any CSP, cloud service provider. What they do, they take a subscription from Azure and then they go ahead and approach small companies that okay, I can host your data center on my cloud. I can host your data center on my cloud. So they will have one subscription, but different companies. So that time they use Lighthouse. So using Lighthouse, I am able to control Z subscription. If I want to check Sana machine, I want to delete it. I want to create anything. I started this machine right now. I want to stop this machine. So I don't have to log in to Z subscription every time. Okay. Now here we are creating the machines, or we are creating virtual machine scale set actually. Look at this. This is creating. How many are they creating, guys? Can you see? Is it readable? Do you want me to zoom out?
3.
3. 0 out of 3, which means 3 machines are being created for now. If I click here on this virtual machine scale set and go for instances, you will see it here. and I'll give you the exact feel of how it works, guys. Don't worry. What I have done in this machine, it is very useful for you. You guys will be able to see it. The only thing I think I missed is assigning a public IP on this. Not sure if public IPs are there, but even if it is not there, I'll assign one. Don't worry. Can you see? Three machines are there. They're running. Now we'll have to wait for 5 minutes and see if it starts deleting. Why will it delete the machines, guys?
CPU threshold below
Yeah,
40,
Condition.
50%.
right. So first thing, let me quickly go and see if it has public IP. It doesn't. Okay, let me quickly delete this and I'll create a new one. I can assign public IP, but then it is going to take a lot of time. I'll have to work on this one as well. NSG, because I want to show you some practical. So spending 2-3 minutes extra, it's okay. See, this is the reason I always create a new resource group. So it becomes easier for me to delete everything. But in case, do not delete resource groups. Once your resource group is deleted, you don't have access on your subscription level to create a new resource group. So I'm again going, I'll quickly go ahead and create one virtual machine scale set. While I'm creating, if you guys have any doubts, any questions, please feel free to ask. This is my resource group name. I'll name the same to virtual VMSS. Availability zone 1 is enough. Uniform is fine. Standard is okay. Auto scaling. I'll go ahead and check the condition again. I'll stick to same conditions what we discussed there. So default, by default, I need three of them. Minimum should be one. Maximum should be 10. CPU threshold, I'm keeping this purposely high, 95. Decrease it by one, it's okay. CPU threshold, I'm keeping this higher side. So because 20 tak pahunchta nahi hai jaldi. Even if your CPU is idle, it is 25 something. So you won't see it deleting this. And query time 5. I'm okay with this. Okay. This is very important that I have to select the correct image. Otherwise, this complete practical what we are doing, you will not be able to experience it. So I'll go in my own images. This is the one which I have created. The moment I select that, it changes the size. It takes the user ID and password. Spot, I don't have to change anything. Disk, nothing. Networking, this is where something I missed. So I'm making those changes and then I'll create again. This isn't something for which you'll have to delete your VMSs completely. This is changeable. We can do it. And maybe from next session, we are going to work on these tasks itself. But today I didn't have sufficient time and didn't want to confuse you guys. Hence, I prefer to delete that and create this one. So under networking, uh, is it giving me an option to? Okay, it wasn't the fault. We don't have an option. Earlier we used to have option. I can't apply any NSG here. Can't do that. Fine, let's create it. I'll do that again then. After creating, I'll do it. So look at this again. You will see three machines are being created. As of now, no virtual machine skill set should be there. As far as that is deleted completely. Yeah, it is deleted completely. Okay, I'm creating it. And we'll refresh. We'll see a virtual machine scale set in some time. Similarly, three machines, etc. Exact same things. It is submitting the deployment request. Yes, guys. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
12 by
Yes, Abhijit.
while creating a virtual skill set, so you select the image and automatically take username and password, or you need to put.
That depends how you have created the image. The image which I have created, it is with user
Uh,
ID and password. So most of the time you will have it with user ID and password.
okay, so we need to put username and password there, whatever we have for that image.
Where are you putting that? I did not put any user ID and password yet.
No, but there is option which I see
No, it was
while
grayed out.
creating.
It was grayed out. Even if I wanted to, it didn't have any option. See, if I go
Okay.
back again,
Hmm.
create virtual machine scale set,
Hmm.
just selecting any random resource group because we are not creating anything.
Hmm.
So trusted standard. Here, if I'm selecting this one, then I have user ID and password option. Fine.
Okay.
But the moment I select my image, it was grayed out.
Okay. Got it.
Got it?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So let's go to our virtual machine scale set, guys. This is our virtual machine scale set. Let- Let's have a look at the instances. We have 3 of them up and running. Everything is fine. Looks good. Okay. Now, uh, we have to wait for 5 minutes and check if it starts getting deleted. You'll see it here itself that it is deleting. The status will change, delocating or deleting, whatever it is. Meanwhile, let me try to log into this one. I'll arrange to show you the practical of increase also. You'll never get to see normally in training sessions or basic YouTube videos. You will never get to see that how they are increasing because there's a lot of background work for that. But I have already done that in this image. So let me log into one of these images. But to log into that image, I'll have to make some changes in those instances. Meanwhile, let me see which one is being deleted. I do not want that I started working on second and second is being deleted. So I'll start with 0. See here, if I would have thought uh, more deeply, I would have selected delete the newest one, and this would have been useful for me. Now I am just waiting to see which one is getting deleted. We'll have to wait for 5 minutes, and I'm hoping that this doesn't get deleted. So I'm starting to work on this one. You don't have to worry about that. What am I doing here? This is just to show you the practical of increasing numbers, how the numbers increase. Decrease, आप लोग अपने आप देख लोगे, right? There is no utilization of CPU. Even you guys will be able to achieve the decrease. Increase is something you won't get to see. So I'll show it to you. I'm not explaining anything here because we haven't started with networking part and we don't even have to worry about it as of now. Okay, can you guys see? It has started deleting the machine. Why is it deleting? Because it's been 5 minutes and the average utilization of these servers CPU, it is below 40% or 50, whatever we have selected there. Right, I'll log into one of the machines and you guys will be able to see it now. Luckily, it has started deleting the old one, so we are working on the correct one. 0, I think it will not get deleted. Minimum 1 will always be there, and I think that will be machine number 0. And if I would have selected the policy correctly, stating delete the newest one, then ये if नहीं use करना पड़ता था मुझको. Now I'm just relying and I'm hoping that it will work, that this one won't get deleted. But let's see. So this is the reason it is very important that you plan everything, right? Now look at this. It has deleted only 2 machines. If that minimum number was on 2, then no further action would have been taken here. But here it will take one more action. Why? Because the minimum number we told him that one, I'm happy with 1 machine. And obviously you can't keep 0. Otherwise there is no setup. Minimum you'll have to have 1. Maximum you can have 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want. Again, I'm relying and I'm hoping that this doesn't get deleted because I'm working on that one. Okay, guys, one question based on what we have done. Now I want to take a remote of this machine. What should I do? It has only private IP and it doesn't have any public IP, but I want to take remote to this machine. What can I do?
Using this.
Relation.
Bastion. Perfect. So this is
Bastion.
how you have to utilize your PVS learning in your upcoming solutions, and that's how you learn, right? But I was looking for something else. Yes, we'll do Bastion here, no doubt in that. But I was still looking for something else. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm still waiting for one of them to get deleted. So at least we'll know that which machine we have to work on. It should not happen that we have started working on this machine and this particular machine is being deleted. That should not be the case. Again, as I told you, it is going to take some time. It is going to take 5 minutes. It won't immediately start deleting it. So it's meanwhile, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We are instead of just wasting time and looking at the screen, and I'm not even okay. Look at this. Now this is being deleted. We have only one machine, so we can get started. What I'm trying to do here is I am trying to increase the CPU utilization of this server. So now you will see the increase. Decrease, you guys have seen it by default, right? Because if you're not using it, it is going to decrease. No doubt, you don't have to do anything. Uh, Nothing needs to be done. Just leave it, keep it idle for 5 or 10 minutes, and you will see that it is decreasing automatically. The main task here we have is to increase the utilization. So to increase the utilization, I'm using a software which will force the CPU utilization, right, and which will help us to see the increasement, the increment of this of your
Virtual
virtual
machine.
machines of your instances. Right? So let's create a bastion and log into this virtual machine. Now creating bastion will also take some time. Either I can create it from here or I can go there and let me see VNet etc. I'll have to make sure that I'm creating in the same resource, same region, same virtual network. Is the same resource group condition, guys? Do I have to be in same resource group while creating the bastion?
No,
No, right? But
no.
I am using same, uh, so it will be easier for me to delete it. That's it. So I have it in, this is the VNet's name. This is region. East US is the region. I'll go ahead and select East US. Standard is okay. Best way to check whether you're creating a new or using existing new one, always it will always have in bracket new. So subnet, it's okay, you can create new. This is going to take some time and we have 5 minutes left in this session. This is going to take 10 to 15 minutes. I hope all of you know you guys have done the bastion, right? So let's take a break. Go through this. We had uh, enough empty time today, right? In between these sessions where we could not cover anything, but practical is essential. And understand one thing, guys, unless you see it increasing, unless you see that actually how it is happening, it's very difficult to explain. So this is worth spending. Now look at this. It is only one because we selected minimum number as one. Now what I'm trying to do here is through Bastion, I'll take remote of this computer or of this instance. I'll go ahead and I'll make sure the CPU utilization it's boosting to 95%. The moment it is boosting to 95%, you will see how the new machines are being created, right? And we'll log into that machine also and we'll see if it is similar machine, exact same machine. Either we'll log in or I have kept one website in this one. We'll see if that website is working on that particular machine. So this is what we are going to see in next session. We have 4 minutes left. If you guys have any questions, do ask. If not, we'll stop the session and we'll take a break. I'll have to check what's happening here. I'll see this, I'll create this, and we'll be back once it is ready. So do you guys have any questions? Okay. Then wait for my message, guys. I'll ping you in the group to rejoin as soon as the Bastion is ready and I'm able to take a remote to that machine. Using Bastion, I'm able to connect to that machine. I'll let you know so we can connect again. See you guys. Still, if you have any doubts, please do ask. We do have some time. If not, I'm stopping the session.